Hey there, folks. Start of week number 3 of the spring semester, and as is becoming the case in the norm, just wanted to remind you what we're working on this week to keep encouraging to keep plugging along reading that book. A number of you in the conversations we had in the video calls last week mentioned that you were enjoying Eikenberry. It was an easy read and it was practical stuff, and some of it caused you to think a little bit. That's good. That's one of the reasons why I like using this book in this class. For this week, we need to make sure that we do a good job on Sunday of reading any of the discussion posts that still show up as not having been read, having the blue bar down the side. You don't want to do any more posting on Sunday, but you do want to make sure you get it all read. I've been keeping track of the progress of the posts, and just about everybody is doing real well with getting their 3 posts in and posting on different days. The one thing that I can't really check on at this point is how well you're coming along with the reading, and hopefully that doesn't surprise us on the backside. But a lot of good grades last week, and I imagine they'll continue. Well, this is the first discussion post. A lot of good participation, let's say, in the introductory discussion from the first week. As I'm recording this video, hoping that the read discussions figures will look really good. So make sure that you have read all of that from discussion number 1. Also, if you haven't already turned it in, make sure that you have submitted Eikenberry 1, that article, over one of the chapters related to 5, 6, and 7, those topics. That needs to be submitted no later than Sunday the 31st, which is tonight, as you're hopefully looking at this video on Sunday. That's the only thing left over from last week. Nothing open otherwise. We haven't gotten to papers and things yet. So this week we start up with discussion number 2, and it's going to be looking over chapters 5, 6, and 7 of Eikenberry. Pick out, as was the case last week, one item from those 3 chapters to talk about a little bit in your opening post. Remember, the target is still somewhere in the 100, maybe 170 to 200 words. Don't fluff it at all, but expand on your ideas and talk about why and how and when and those kinds of things. Your second and third posts on other people, you're really shooting for about 75 words. There have been a number of posts that are decent posts, but they're running 40 or 50 words, and I'm kind of holding off on giving you credit in my notes for having met the spirit of the assignment until I've gotten a couple of posts that are in the 80 word to 100 word range. So do a little better in some cases of expanding your thought. Try to avoid posting too much on your own post. Try to avoid the feeling that it's common courtesy to respond to everybody who's responded to you. It doesn't necessarily need to. You don't necessarily need to go in and say, "Hey, thanks for posting on my post." If you've got something to add to what they were saying, that's fine. So discussion number 2, the posting should be started at the very latest Tuesday, February the 2nd with your initial post, posting until Saturday, and then have everything read by Sunday the 7th. Along with this week's reading, chapters 8, 9, and 10, I guess, is what we're beyond as we're looking at this video. Be looking for your second of the 4 Eikenberry articles and work on that assignment. You'll again want to write the thing and then copy and paste it into the text submission box. But I'll encourage you for each of these articles to put them into a Word document that you can save to your computer and then copy and paste it into the text submission, because they'll come in handy when you get ready to do your term paper in a few more weeks. I think it opens up in about a month with the instructions. So that Eikenberry number 2 article will be due Sunday, February the 7th. Not a whole lot going on. We're starting to get into the routine of reading and discussing last week and researching this week. So pretty much get your calendar coordinated to where you can do this every week for the next 13 or 14 weeks. Discuss what you read last week, and at least for the next couple of weeks, find an article about what you're reading this week. Hope that you are enjoying the class. Don't forget, we got the next video call coming up in a few weeks with Kevin Eikenberry himself. So go out there and try to get the date for that. Put it on your calendar. Make sure you're home. Make sure that you'll all get on the call. I'll see you again next week with another update. Bye for now.